I can very vividly remember back to my high school days in Minnesota. I was taking, for the very first time, a course on human anatomy. And there was a section of course on the nervous system and on the brain. And as a young 17, 18-year-old, I became incredibly excited. In my research, my main focus is studying typical and atypical brain development in children. So I want to understand how does the brain grow, how different aspects of the brain grow, but I'm also very interested, once we have that baseline understanding of how the brain is growing, I want to see what deviations look like in brain development and how those deviations are also related to mental illness in children. This is a very nice 3D model, an average of many individuals in one. In this work, we don't see very large abnormalities, we see very subtle ones. So instead of visualizing these things on radiographs, we have these computer models and very colorful pictures that we can use to demonstrate the different brain regions which are involved. We need a lot of data points and a lot of fancy statistics in order to measure these differences that we observe. So this is our magnetic resonance imaging system, and for me this is really important because this is exactly how we collect the many thousands of images of the brain that we use for our research. When I was doing my PhD, I had the same idea that I was going to find something in the brain that was going to be very predictive of, let's say, someone's emergence of psychopathology. I didn't predict that it would be the other way around.
Oké, we gaan beginnen met de allereerste scan. Probeer heel stil te blijven liggen en schrik niet van het geluid.
I think there is a fair chance that being bullied at school or other risk factors likely can influence how the brain grows over time. Now the problem becomes when we do brain imaging studies, depending on how we set up the study, it can be very difficult to determine whether anything we see or that we can quantify in the brain as being related to the depressive symptoms, whether those things are causing the symptoms or if they're a consequence or they're a result of the symptoms. And that is the essence of the chicken and the egg problem that I want to continue studying with this project.
Oké, nou je bent klaar, we komen je eruit halen. Je hebt het heel goed gedaan.
Twin study designs are a very elegant way to start this process of disentangling these different pieces. This is a very generous €400,000 scholarship from the Erasmus MC, and this is a 4-year project. I feel incredibly lucky to be a part of this. Yeah.